Hello friends! Welcome to your Gemini horoscope for July 2025. July 2025 is shaping up to be an extraordinary time for you Geminis. This month marks the beginning of a multi-year transit of Uranus in your sign. This is going to bring experiences you've never had before, situations you haven't lived through. It's an opportunity to step into a role, an image, you couldn't have imagined yourself in before. This is an exciting time, in the best sense of the word. You definitely won't be bored or thinking that nothing is happening or changing in your life. After all, in July 2025, revolutionary Uranus crosses the boundary of your sign for the first time since 1942. This signals the start of a completely new life stage for you. What's more, throughout July, the planet Venus, which symbolizes all earthly blessings, will be right in your sign, which doesn't happen very often. This boosts your sense of contentment with life, enhances your sociability, and strengthens your ability to negotiate with people. Now, retrograde Mercury can throw a wrench in your plans, bringing glitches, delays, and hiccups in your affairs. You might need to make repeat trips or have follow-up conversations. This could bring a return to old tasks or topics you thought were long gone. You might also find yourself reevaluating the terms of collaborations or agreements with others. The luckiest Geminis this month are those born between May 22 and May 25 of any year. Transiting Uranus will form a lucky aspect with your natal sun. Plus, you're about to have your first significant encounter with Uranus this month. Key astrological events in July for Gemini. Let's dive deeper into the most important astrological events of July and their step-by-step impact on your sign. July 4th, Venus enters Gemini. On July 4th, Venus, your ruling planet, moves into your sign, where it will stay until August 1st. Venus symbolizes all earthly blessings, emotional comfort, and the material world. With Venus in your sign, your first house of self, it enhances your self-perception and how you interact with others. Venus gives you even more of your already strong ability to connect with anyone about what interests you. It boosts your sociability, goodwill, and diplomacy. It strengthens your sense of beauty and attractiveness, drawing more interest from others towards you. You'll find the right words and arguments to negotiate with anyone about what's beneficial or interesting to you. However, be aware that people often mistake goodwill and diplomacy for weakness. So, make sure you don't become a pawn in other people's games. July 7th, Venus trine Pluto, Uranus enters Gemini. On July 7th, Venus forms a lucky aspect with Pluto, affecting your 1st and 9th astrological houses. This is a powerful lucky aspect specifically for your Zodiac sign. Again, the luckiest individuals during this period are those born between May 22 and May 25 of any year, as a precise lucky aspect will form with your natal sun. However, all Geminis, regardless of exact birth date, will feel the strong and beneficial influence of this aspect. It can manifest as luck in love, work, and finances. It could also bring an exciting trip or the receipt of an important, long-awaited document. And on this very same day, July 7th, that highly anticipated event we mentioned earlier takes place. Revolutionary Uranus crosses the boundary into your sign. Uranus brings much that is new into our lives, giving us experiences we've never had before. This means a new, often turbulent, but exciting, in a good way, period begins for you. Uranus will give you the opportunity to try yourself in roles you never imagined or saw yourself in before. This will be an unforgettable experience, again, in the best sense of the word. Those born earliest in your sign, before May 25, will feel Uranus's influence first. For more details on what Uranus will bring to each zodiac sign during this transit, which will last about 8 years, check out my separate video on my channel. I'll leave a link to it in the info box below this video. July 10th, full moon in Capricorn. On July 10th, at 10:07 p.m. ET, a full moon occurs in Capricorn in your 8th house of the horoscope. A full moon signifies completion, culmination, and clarity. It brings results. The 8th house governs our financial dealings with others and with the government. It's the house of shared or joint property and finances. This is a time when issues related to receiving alimony, social payments, or arranging an insurance policy might be resolved. Questions related to joint property with a romantic partner or business associates, or matters concerning inheritance, could also find resolution. Issues related to taxes, financial reporting, major purchases, closing a deal, or financial reporting for your job or personal affairs might also be settled. This full moon will bring clarity and certainty about the income level your romantic partner can expect in the near future. During this time, you might visit a bank or other financial institution to resolve financial matters, such as opening or reopening an account. July 13th, Sun trine North Node. On July 13th, the Sun will be in a favorable aspect to the North Karmic Lunar Node. This aspect impacts your 2nd and 10th astrological houses. This is a day when self-confidence and belief in your right to claim something will help you achieve more. The North Karmic Lunar Node shows us direction, and the Sun illuminates our path, making the direction we need to go clearer and more obvious. Therefore, throughout this day, it's crucial not to doubt your strength, your righteousness, or your right to claim something. This inner feeling of confidence that you are doing everything correctly will enable you to achieve desired results soon. This is a time for initiative, for bold but not reckless steps. On this day, you can approach superiors, management, or older individuals to resolve important matters. July 18th, August 11th, Mercury retrograde. From July 18th at 5:35 p.m. ET to August 11th at 2:05 a.m. ET, Mercury will be in retrograde motion in Leo, in your 3rd house of the horoscope. Retrograde Mercury brings a period of retrospection to our plans and affairs. This is a time for redoing, recalculating, rereading, rediscussing, or rethinking. We correct mistakes and review plans. You might need to revisit a place or person you've already discussed a specific matter with. This is also a time when you might reconnect with past contacts, reaching out again to people you've done business with. It's also a time to revisit promises we've made, both to others and to ourselves. Here, we essentially take a step back or stay in place, giving ourselves a pause to think everything over again. If you have existing agreements with people or organizations, their terms, costs, or deadlines might change during this period. You might experience scheduling conflicts, delays, or unexpected hitches in your plans. July 2020, 23rd, Mars conjoins South Node. From July 2020 to 23rd, an unusual astrological aspect will be observed in the sky. During this time, Mars, the source of strength and energy, will be in conjunction with the South Karmic Lunar Node. This can bring a restless emotional state. Events may occur that demand a quick reaction. You might experience tense family relationships or a strained emotional atmosphere at home. The reason for this could be a long-standing issue that needs to be resolved but hasn't yet. This conjunction of Mars with a South Karmic Lunar Node accelerates the realization of processes that need to happen. It's like a karma accelerator. Additionally, Mars will be in a tense aspect with Venus. Mars symbolizes masculine energy and Venus feminine. These two planets are in conflict on this day, indicating that relationships between opposite genders might be difficult, leading to misunderstandings and miscommunications. This period might bring the need to resolve issues related to real estate, such as renovations, moving, or re-signing a lease agreement. You might also need to make purchases for your home. The influence of this aspect may be particularly noticeable for those born between June 8th and June 12th of any year. It's important to try and maintain goodwill in your home and a harmonious climate in relationships with your relatives. July 24th, New Moon in Leo. On July 24th, at 9:42 a.m. ET, a spectacular new moon occurs in Leo in your 3rd house of the horoscope. This new moon will be in a lucky aspect with Saturn and Neptune. The energy of Leo, and thus of this new moon, symbolizes luxury, beauty, nobility, and noble strength. Since it occurs in your third house, it points to a period of new and interesting paths and opportunities for you. This could literally mean an opportunity to travel somewhere, or it could be new people entering your social circle. This is a time for interesting encounters with vibrant individuals. It's a time when you can try something new, whether it's a trip to an unfamiliar place or a new idea you'll start working on. However, given that Mercury will be retrograde during this period, it's more likely about resuming a project or an idea you've thought about before. This is something grand and ambitious for you. It could also indicate the purchase of a car. But with Mercury retrograde, there might be some delays and nuances in the paperwork process. Overall, this new moon brings a feeling of inspiration and optimism. You'll crave something new, whether it's seeing a new place or revisiting a place you once loved. July 25, Sun opposite Pluto. On July 25, the Sun will be in a tense opposition to Pluto, affecting your 3rd and 9th astrological houses. This is a time of discrepancies and tension. It's a period where we are forced to overcome challenges, both internal and external. We might have to fight against something, overcome someone else's ambitions or ego. There might be stressful moments related to education, the affairs of friends and relatives of your romantic partner, and also resolving legal or bureaucratic issues. It's best not to plan anything important for this day. July 31st, Sun conjoins retrograde Mercury. On July 31st, the Sun will be in conjunction with retrograde Mercury in your 3rd house. The Sun represents our self, and Mercury is the messenger of the gods. On this day, you'll receive some important information from the universe. This could be your own idea, someone else's advice, or external information that proves highly valuable. In general, this is a day for the birth of ideas that you can successfully implement over the next 3 or 4 months. An important meeting might take place on this day. You might receive information you've been waiting for, such as a letter, a package, or a money transfer. The delivery of something you've been anticipating might also occur. July 10th, 16th, Saturn stationing retrograde. This month, Saturn, the lord of karma and responsibility, will begin its retrograde motion. From July 10th to July 16th, Saturn will be stationary. This is a time that seems to put unresolved matters on hold. It's a period that brings us back to tasks where we haven't shown sufficient responsibility or patience. This is a time when we either wait for something or someone, or convince someone else to wait and be patient. July 12th, Neptune stationing retrograde. And another planet this month, Neptune, is also preparing for its retrograde motion. From July to July 12th, Neptune will be stationary. This is a time of prophetic dreams, signs from the universe, and heightened intuition. You might have very vivid and colorful memories. Since Neptune will be stationary in your 12th house, you might ask yourself very profound questions like, am I where I need to be? During this period, you might want to have heart-to-heart conversations with someone while still keeping your own secrets. Secrets that could be related to relationships or money. If healing is a relevant topic for you, this could be a time when you put a treatment plan on hold, perhaps deciding to go on vacation and then resume the course of treatment afterward. Overall, the period after July 12th will bring more clarity, more specifics, and fewer confusing, convoluted, or illogical situations. That's your astrological forecast for July 2025, my dear Geminis. I wish you a fantastic, successful month. If this forecast was helpful to you, put a like and press the bell. Subscribe to the Zodiac Soul Insights channel and get a plus in karma from the universe. Share in the comments. Was this forecast helpful to you? And how much coincides with your events? See you in the next video. May the stars be on your side.